Hello and welcome to this drum lesson for Single Ladies by Beyoncé. So, great drum track this. Obviously it's, well not obviously, but it is programmed pattern, which I absolutely love. I love working out programmed beats because one, it's a massive challenge, and two, it makes you play things that you would never normally play as a drummer. So I love trying to learn patterns like this because you've got lots of overlaying percussion sections that you, as I say, as a drummer, you may not necessarily play. So this is a really cool beat. It's really sort of sparse. So the main, let's get the kick and snare pattern. We've got one backbeat a bar on 4 and the bass drum pattern. What we're going to do first is the way that I play this. There's lots of different ways to play this. The way that I'm doing it, I'm not saying necessarily 100% the way you should do it, but it's the way I sort of felt like doing it. Is there's kind of like a sort of on a drum kit, there's kind of a cowbelly thing, but for me it felt good to do it on the rim of the snare drum. So that's almost like where we're playing our sort of hi-hat pattern, but we're doing it on the rim of the snare drum. I'll just play so that's doing 8th notes. I'll just play the kick pattern and the snare pattern, and then we'll break it down. Okay, so we got kicks on the first 2 16th notes. So beats 1 and E, and then 2 and 3, and then the last 16th note of beat 3, and then the backbeat coming in on 4 and on the snare drum. So like this. Now, you don't have to play it on the rim. You can play it on the hi-hat if you want. What I would try and get into this, the feel of that sort of cowbell part, percussion part, is that it's accenting the off beats. So it's more like, if you do play it, wherever you play it, try and sort of do that offbeat accent. Okay, that feels to me good, and again you could do that same thing on the hi-hat. Might be a little bit easier for some people to do it on the hi-hat. I feel like it gives it more of that sparse feel on the rim. Totally up to you. So that's basically the pattern for the whole way through. There's a couple of bits in my drum cover, if you want to check that out, where I've actually added, it's not necessarily there, but it's almost like a sound on the track that for me felt like it was an open hi-hat. It isn't an open hi-hat on the track, but that again is in that off beat position. If you want to try this out, it's not necessarily on the track because you can just keep doing what you're doing there, but it goes like this. So it's just playing all the off beats in the bar. Now I'm doing it with my left hand so that it leaves my right hand free to keep doing all those rims. and then come across for the backbeat on 4 and. I feel like that works nice. Also, what another little variation is to put it on a crash, or my like trash cymbals over here, the same offbeat. Again, not necessarily in the track, but just a nice little variation. And that is essentially the whole song. So it's quite tricky, because the bass drum pattern, getting the 16th notes can be quite tricky. But you could drop that. You could just go. Yeah, so that's just not doing the 16th notes on the 1. One other little thing to remember, it's when the track first, so this song's in 4, and the track first starts, there's a bar of 3 before it kicks off, just to stumble you up there. But yeah, cool. So try that pattern. As I say, you could just try the pattern all the way through, and it will sit nicely with the track. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.